everyone. So the number one problem I see in a lot of clinics and especially gyms like mine at Health Tracks, we have a lot of individuals who have osteoporosis. And an issue comes about when I constantly see people who talk about their osteoporosis or tell me they have osteoporosis and then tell me or go to tell me that they've been told or have only been, because they don't know any better, they have been training in a 15 to 20 to 25 rep max range and are told not to go to fatigue and not to stress their tendons or muscles too much because it can cause further damage. This blows my mind because you think that after a while people don't understand, what they need to do in order to get past or get in the program with osteoporosis. In order to fight against osteoporosis, you need load management. You need progressive overload. You need time under tension. You need to stress the ligaments, the joints, the tendons, and everything in the system to grow. Bone mineral density can come back. Obviously there's situations where it can't. There's some demographics that have issues that it's not gonna happen. It just needs to be managed or maintained. But for most individuals, especially people who are kind of younger who have osteoporosis, there's a large margin for change. There's a large, area, and people don't understand that they need to actually go into a lower rep range, like 6 to 8, 6 to 12 reps, where they're actually fatigued or fully fatigued by the time they hit 10, 11, 12 reps. They can be doing, 3 sets of, 6. It will not hurt them. Now, obviously, you need to be careful of who you're training and all that stuff. And everything taken, in this video today, everything said in this video needs to be taken in context. I'm not, me saying give them 3 sets of 6, reps shouldn't tell you to go do that right now. It should all be in context and allow you to kind of decipher and just think about what you're doing with your person or client who has osteoporosis and be smarter and make better decisions for them. Because if they're in their 70s or 80s and you try to persuade them that they need to be resistance training, good fucking luck, because you're not going to. You're not going to persuade them to do anything new, especially if they just came to your gym. So what you do is you get the regimen in front of you. You decide what they're doing wrong, especially in their nutrition too. But besides nutrition, in terms of the program, you have to persuade them over time for their own, health sake, that they need to be doing things differently. They can't just be walking or going on the elliptical or going on the arm ergometer. It won't do shit. Will get them healthier? Yeah. Movement is great. But in order to stimulate bone growth and get back that bone mineral density, you need to be impacting them literally. I'm not saying box jumps. I'm not saying drop jumps. I'm not saying do, lunges across the whole gym. You need to practice load management with them. Get them on machines. I'm not a huge fan of machines. They're extremely isolated, but with that demographic, it's okay. It's okay with anyone. But in terms of this, get a rep range intact with them. Get a set range. Make them understand that they need to be working a little harder and a little more impactful to make some sort of significant change. So, it's my 2 cents. Have a nice day.